Hello, my friend Terry here. I want to give you a secret, a key to create massive success for yourself. And I don't care what kind of business that you're in or what industry that you're in. I believe this principle applies to everybody in every business. So let's look at what it takes to become successful in your business. If we look at your business and what it takes to succeed, there are some obvious things that you need to know to become successful. First thing is you need to really understand your industry. You need to be a student of your industry. Pretty obvious, right? But you also need to be a student of your company. What sets your company apart? What is your belief system in the company? And what is your belief system in your products? So we've got the products, the company, the industry. What's the component that is missing? It's you. What do you bring that nobody else can bring? What sets you apart? What is your belief system about how successful you can become? I mean, really think about it. No matter what business you're in, no matter what industry you're in, there are people who are making 6- and 7-figure incomes, and there are people who are just getting by. My question, my friend, is, where are you? Where would you like to be? What's been getting in the way? What barriers have you put on yourself? Here's typically the way it looks for most people. I know I've been here. You have a pretty good belief in the industry. If this is a 10 for all of these, that's the best. A lot of times people maybe are about an 8 right here. They have a passion for the product, so maybe that's a 9. And they feel really good about the company, and maybe that's an 8. Do you know where most people have the biggest struggle? Think about this. Do you know anybody like this? Their belief in themselves is right there. Maybe it's a 5. Maybe it's a 4. Maybe it's a 3. So what we have here is a diagram that looks like this. Out of balance, out of shape. This type of structure is never going to help you get to the highest levels of success. So, what do? How do you change this? Well, the number one thing you need to do is you need to actually work on creating a belief system that is right here. You need to study your industry, your company, so that you really become an expert at it. You want to be recognized, see if this makes sense. You want to be recognized as the go-to person when people have a question about your company, the industry, and your products. When you're recognized as the person, the go-to person who has the answers, or, this is probably more important, knows where to find the answers, your confidence is going to rise. But how do we work on this part right here? How do we create the belief system in ourselves that we know with every fiber of our being we are enough, we're smart enough, we're worthy enough, we can help people create a better quality of life? I don't care, again, what industry you're in or what product you have. Understand that if you're in business for yourself, and if you're watching this, my guess is you are, your job is to solve problems. Now, my question for you is, do you see yourself as a problem solver? What are you doing every single day to be really successful? And in my niche, which is the home-based business niche, I know that there are a couple of things that I need to do every day. I need to prospect find new people who are looking for what I have. I need to present the information, and I need to follow up and invite them to join my business or try my product. Very basic things. I can do that online or I can do that offline. The question I have for you is, what are the basic things that you need to do? And if somebody is not successful, do you take responsibility for that? Think about that. A lot of times people have a fear of success. But I want you to understand that there is vast amounts of wisdom that you have right now, today. And odds are you don't need to be focusing too much on the industry or your company or the products. What you need to be doing is you need to be focusing on you. You need to be focusing on your mindset. I want to share a tool that I absolutely love. It's one of my absolute favorite books, and it's called The Compound Effect. It talks about the compound effect as it relates to money. You know, you make the little steps. You do the little activities that can make a massive difference in your life. I highly encourage you to get the book, and if you don't like to read, get the audio. You see, there is no excuse for you not knowing this information. There is no excuse for you not being successful other than that you haven't developed the daily habits to create success. So my question for you is, how much do you work on you up here? Do you do the basic simple things that Darren Hardy talks about? And you know, Darren has been a master of success for decades. He's been a student of Jim Rohn's. He actually is the publisher of Success Magazine. If you don't subscribe to Success, you need to. It's what achievers read. Now, doesn't it make sense that if you want to become successful, that you would study success principles? That's what this does. That's what this magazine, this journal, contains from people from all walks of life, all types of scenarios, all types of circumstances, but they haven't let their circumstances define who they are and, more importantly, where they're going. And my question for you is, have you let your circumstances, the economy, maybe your company, the industry, or the products impact your success? Because if you have, you actually can change that starting today. But you see, you have to create the daily habits and be very disciplined. If you want things that most people don't have, doesn't it make sense that you do things that most people don't do? You see, this is not hard, folks. But it is a choice. It does require work. Lots of work. But here's what I know. You can succeed if you decide you want to succeed. And you commit to succeed. Is it going to happen overnight? It's not. But here's what I will tell you. When you set aside the daily habits, and you already know the things that you need to be doing every day, networking, making new contacts, building better relationships, finding out what people's needs, wants are, telling the story of your product, of your company in a way that helps them fill their needs. Biggest mistake a lot of people make, and people do it to me all the time, is they, pitch me on their product or their service right away before they even step back and say, what is Terry about and what does Terry really want? Don't make that mistake, my friend. Do not make that mistake. Slow down, develop some good habits. Work on developing yourself every single day. Work on this diagram right here. And I don't care if your belief in your industry is here and your company is here and your products are here and you are there. And it looks like that, which is not a pretty thing. You can certainly climb to the top if you are willing to commit to do the work. And I hope that you are, because you deserve success. I hope this has been insightful for you. Do yourself a favor. Get this book. order it today. You can buy it off of Amazon. You can go to success.com and you can order it. Get the audio. Get it. Share it with people that you know, love, and care about. Share it with people who are your business partners. Share it with people who are in the business community for one reason and one reason only. You can make a difference in their lives. You know, Zig Ziglar said, if you help enough people get what they want, you'll definitely get what you want. And what I want for you is success. Get the books, get the audios, work on yourself. If this has been insightful, please leave me some comments below. Share this post with your friends. My name is Terry Petrovic. Remember this, your success is my business. Make it a better than terrific day and a prosperous one. You absolutely deserve it. Take care. Bye-bye now.